Shabam! Shalom, family, shalom. How's everyone? Good night, good evening, wherever you at on the planet. I see you wherever you at on the planet. Woo! How about that lesson, huh? Oh man. Shalom, family. Yeah, that's on the list. That's on the list. It's up there. I just gotta find a way to watch it. I don't want to go to the movie theater to see it. That's the thing. But yeah. So if you tuned in, hit that like button. Hit that like button. This will be a nice little snippet of the new lesson that's up. Giants, and I'm actually added some more to this. Giants, dinosaurs, and the fallen angels, family. I know this is my job, so please support the channel if you can. Please support the channel if you can. This is my life. It's my job and my life here, so I'm going hard in the paint. Thank you, family. Thank you, brother. Thank you. If you enjoyed the lesson, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I need this retirement so I can work hard. You know, put this hard work in, family. So it is definitely needed. Definitely needed. So the fun is not over because there's a part 2 coming and might be a part 3. I'm seeing how this information is unfolding. You know, it depends. You know, the rabbit hole goes deep. It goes deep. Okay. Yes, Chef Boyard GDASH in the building, cooking as usual. Shalom to everybody. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you're in the building. Check in if you're in the building, family. I would appreciate it. Support the channel if you can. This is my hard work. Join the online school. The lesson is up if you don't know. I was trying to have it for you guys yesterday, but I didn't end up finishing until like after 12. And this is what you have to understand. Editing videos is the most tedious job ever. The most tedious thing ever to edit videos, especially when you have a lot of information and you have a lot of connections, you're piecing things up. It's just a big deal. So please support the channel. Join the online school. I'm not even charging much for the online school, so you actually are getting a deal. It's only $20. And of course, this lesson is not even worth 20. It's worth more. But you know, support the channel. Support the channel if you can. Okay. Your boy is working extremely hard. Okay. All praises to the Most High. Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna break that down, family. You can rewatch the live once it's over. You definitely can. Okay. Yeah, so it's very time consuming because it's a technique with the editing. You know, y'all know I make a lot of connections with films and this and that scripts, so it's just like I'm like pop locking on the videos, just I'm throwing combinations and bows and lefts and rights, hooks, jab, jab, hook, you know, so that's how it is with the editing, man, you know. So this is why it took me, of course, y'all know it takes me a long time, but I was hoping to get it done last night, but I didn't end up finishing until after 12. And then I was like, you know what? Let me see. Thank you for that support, love. Appreciate that support, family. I was like, let me see something, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just wrap it up in the morning and then put it up, family. So yes, very time consuming, but it's a wonderful thing. So please check it out. Join the online school. The link is also there if you want to just get it separately. A lot of connections. There's definitely going to be a part 2. Definitely a part 2. Possibly a part 3, family. Possibly a part 3. Okay, information is unfolding. Information is unfolding, but part 2 is just going to be bananas, taking it to the next level. Okay, we got, one step at a time, one step at a time. Thank you, Franklin. Appreciate that support, brother. Appreciate that, man. You can send donations through my Cash App, which is right on the screen. Okay, my Cash App is right on the screen. Also, there's links in my description of the video if you want to send me a PayPal or whatnot like that to support the channel. Okay, I would definitely appreciate it. This is my job here. Okay, this is my job. So it is up, family. The lesson is up. Part 1 is up. Okay, you did okay, family. I have to check it because I've been preparing this live for y'all. This took me a couple hours to prepare this live, so I'm doing the video and then I'm doing the live. So I would appreciate if y'all can support the channel because I'm working double time, triple time. I know it's hard for our people to support. I know it's hard for our people to support. I know that. I see that, and this is a bad thing, man. This is a bad thing. This is a sad thing, and it's a bad thing for us, man. That we don't like to support our kind. I know it's a struggle. It's a struggle to support our own. But somebody's doing extraordinary work for you and putting in that work for you. It's nothing like supporting them. So we're gonna get it in. We're gonna bring out some good information tonight. We're gonna bring out some good information tonight. Fallen angels, dinosaurs, giants, dinosaurs, fallen angels. Some people say, oh, I don't believe in the dinosaurs. I don't believe in the giants. You see, this is... I understand why people's minds are the way they are today. Because you have a lot of deception in the earth. There is a lot of deception going on in this world. A lot of deception, family. A lot. Okay? But thanks to the Spirit of the Most High, His wisdom, His knowledge, His truth that has seeped through, that actually got through, okay? Thanks to the Most High for His wisdom and knowledge that has leaked through, that somehow seeped through the hands of these devils, because these devils want to be like the Most High, okay? And they want to tamper with what belongs to the children of Israel, but thanks to the Most High, His wisdom has seeped through, and we have been able to hear His voice, okay, hear His voice, and make sense of things. Okay, because we are in heavy burden, heavy deception. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, family. Yes, support the channel if you can. Support the hard work if you can. If it's not too much, okay, if it's not too much, once again, this is my my full-time job to do this work here, family. So I would appreciate it, like all things. So we're gonna get into this. Okay, I got PayPal as well, family. I got PayPal as well. And if you want a Zelle, I got that too. Send me an email, okay, family? Thank you for that support, family. I appreciate that because the work I do is so much worth more, and I do this out of labor of love. And again, once again, I am not working anymore, okay? I'm not working anymore. This is the work that I am doing, and I spend hours. I do. It's funny because I do. I've done more work doing this than any job in my life. I'm gonna tell you, and I've worked jobs where I had to labor, but I've spent more dedication and work laboring in this truth. Remember, y'all, I was doing this for years and I wasn't getting anything. Okay, so the crazy thing is, I'm like, I've worked so much more now, especially that I'm doing videos and editing and all that other stuff and taking it to another level. I've spent more hours doing this type of work than any job in my life. And I've spent more hours doing it than any job in my life. I could spend 18 hours, okay, editing non-stop until I'm tired and I'm falling asleep. I could be working till sun up in the morning, 6, 7, and I won't finish until like 12, 1 o'clock. That's dedication, and that's how hard I work on my stuff. Okay? That's how hard I work on my stuff. Like I said, I've never worked as hard as doing what I'm doing right now. So please support the kid if you appreciate what I'm doing. If you appreciate, because some people don't appreciate ish. They don't appreciate nothing. And we just want everything for free, and we expect, us to just do everything for free. Hit that like button, check in, family. Thank you for that support, family. Appreciate that. Okay. And exactly, it's not work if you love it. Absolutely right. And that's the thing. I do it and I put that much time in because I love it. So then that, it goes even further. If somebody labors for you and they do it not just to do it, to make some money, but because they love it and they give you their all, what more than to support that person, family? Because that person is not going to give you no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Pardon the French. That person is not going to give you no garbage. This person, whether he's making a cake, whether he's making a home meal, whether he's making a garment, whether he's making a hat, a sneaker, whatever it is that person is doing, he is going to give you his best because he loves his job, he loves what he does, and he gonna give you no less. So support that, man. Thank you, family. Yes, and I love what I do. It's just it's so fun. It's so beautiful. The truth, with the connections and the things that I've been able to see. My mind is always clicking. I'm always making. My mind is always working, family. So it's just been a bless. It's the artistic. It's the artist side of me, and this is what comes forth and comes through the gift that I've been blessed with to do things artistically. Remember, I started with music. It was music, artistically making music, putting songs together, putting words together, making these connections. So now that I'm in the truth, seeking out wisdom, and I have I'm also visually inclined. Everything is working together, family, for the greater good. For the greater good, and for us to wake up and open our eyes and come back to the Father. And all glory to the Father at the end of the day. All thanks to the Father, man. He gives us the knowledge and the wisdom and the gifts to ultimately do what we do. So all praises to the Most High, man. Thank you, family. Thank you. I'm glad you like the hoodie. And if anybody else, I got face masks coming. I'll be picking those up soon. So I'm working, family. I'm working. Exactly. You ain't gonna get this from the churches, man. Thank you, family. You can do that, family. All praises to the Most High. So if you remember me from a long time ago putting this work in, then you already know I'm about growth. And this lesson is definitely an example of my growth, because I did this a while ago when I did this on Instagram, And then when I actually looked at it, I was like, damn, I was a baby. I really didn't understand too much, but I was trying. You know, my mind, my heart was there. And now that I went through it, you know, edited, add things, took things out. And I'm like, damn, I grew. When I look back at this lesson, I'm like, dang, your boy grown now. Okay, I'm grown now. Yes, you can, family. You can do that if you would like to send me the funds for the giants and the fallen angels. You can do that, family. Send 16 though if you're gonna do it, and I'm gonna plug you in. All right. Exactly, family. You ain't gonna get this kind of work and dedication from your churches that we've been feeding and we've been supporting. You know, you ain't gonna get this. So it's a blessing for me to do this. It's a definite love before any money. Okay, this is a love, just like me doing music, family. It's a passion. You know, I didn't make music because when I was chasing the music industry, I wasn't chasing the music industry because I wanted to be famous, I wanted to be rich. You know, I just wanted to let my talent be seen. You know, I went through a lot of stuff as a child. I've been through so many things and so many great things, so many bad things. And it was, you know, my gift was there. You know, I have a gift, and I just wanted to be seen and heard and understood, and that was that. Now, if I made money from it, then I made money from it, but that was never my first priority when it came to, you know, my artistry. You know, so y'all should know now that I'm here. This is a love, family. This is a love, and the support only lets me know y'all love and y'all appreciate my work. So I thank you, and I love y'all for appreciating me and the hard work and the time that I spend to put in this, family. Thank you, family. Appreciate it, brother. I got you. Just send me an email to follow up. So after this, I'll plug you in, family. I appreciate it. So we definitely gonna bring a little something out tonight. Okay. Giants, dinosaurs, and fallen angels. Ah, woo! Woo woo woo. Woo 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 woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a throwback. The blade, that's a throwback. See? That's a throwback. So now we're gonna make some connections. We're gonna make some connections with this. All praises, family. I'm glad you got it, brother. Everybody that I said I was gonna give the free giveaways, I'm glad y'all got it. I hope y'all got it. And all praises to the Most High. I have kept my word. Y'all see, I have kept my word. I'm a man of my word, okay? I kept my word. Everyone that I promised to give a gift, if whether you want it from the contest or you want it for whatever reason, I kept my word. Okay. Okay. So, dealing with these giants, fallen angels, dinosaurs, these type of things. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. These people know who they came from. Okay? They know who they came from. Okay? They know. They know. They know.
We call them engineers.
Engineers? Do you mind telling us what they engineered?
They engineered us.
Okay? These people know who they come from. Okay, and that's gonna be in part 2 because it's a lot. This is crazy. This is man. You know I'm excited. I'm stuttering here. Oh my gosh. Okay, family, I got you. No worries, family. I got you. Nope. Damn sure didn't. You know they ain't winning that. You know they ain't winning that. Cause I'm not gonna make it easy. I'm not gonna make it easy. So these people know who they came from, family. Okay, that's the thing here. These people know who they came from. And this, from doing this lesson uh from doing this lesson, I'm gonna tell y'all, from doing this lesson, I've been able to fully understand now what's going on, family. Fully understand. Remember, this is just part 1. Part 2 is going to go to another level, and possibly part 3. We seeing how things pan out. Okay. You should join them into the online school. I would say that. Tell them watch. But it depends on. Like I have a video called "The Genetic Heritage of Black People." That one is a great video to watch. It's up in the online school. The Genetic Heritage of Black People, Hebrew Israelites. That is a great video to watch if you're trying to wake somebody up to the truth. That's it, because I labored hard. Everything I do, I labor hard. But that one, if you're trying to wake him up to who he is, that should definitely do it. Okay? Definitely that. All right? Now, what I was trying to say is, for me dabbling with this lesson, based on what you guys wanted, I've been able to fully understand what is going on here. Okay, I've been able to fully understand the full picture, the full deception, family. Okay, the full deception on what is going on. Okay, these people know who they came from. These people know who they came from, and they're trying to get back to their roots. And the thing with these giants, matter of fact, let's just get it. Let's just get it. And then I'll just talk as we go on. So we're gonna start here. Genesis chapter 6. Genesis 6, verse 1 and 2. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives, of which they chose. Okay. Now this is pretty interesting here. Just this verse, these 2 verses here, talking about the sons of God. Alright? Now, number 1, as I stated, this confirms Jesus could have never been the only son of God. Okay? That's just number 1, if we wanted to believe that. Okay? The angels were called sons of God. That's 1. Okay? Then number 2, the Most High has sons on the earth. Okay? The Most High has sons on the earth. Isaiah 43 and 6. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far, and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Okay? So the Most High has sons. These are the sons of God, the children of Israel that is scattered. So the fact that we are believing in this one so-called son of God is a huge deception, family. Okay? Huge, huge deception. Okay? Huge. You got the sons of God, the fallen angels, and then you got the sons of God on earth, which is the children of Israel. But yet, we just believing in this Jesus like he's the only son of God. Right? Crazy. 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 But let's go here. Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 13. Whereas they would not believe anything by reason of the enchantments, these Egyptians that was doing that, upon the destruction of the firstborn, they acknowledged this people to be the sons of God. This people to be the sons of God. Okay? The sons of God. Okay? Yeah. This people. It wasn't no one person that was the son of God. We've been duped thanks to your Freemasonry establishment that's set up right now. Okay? This thing gets deep, your family. This thing gets deep. Okay? Deception is everything. Deception is everything. Okay? They acknowledge these people to be the sons of God. The sons of God. Okay? Let's go here. Genesis chapter 6 and 3. And the Most High said, my spirit shall not always strive with man. For that he is also flesh. That he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. So the Most High said, his spirit shall not always strive with man. Why? Because, again, the Most High formed man from the dirt of the ground. We are flesh. We are flesh. And most of the time, majority of the time, we're only dealing with our flesh. We're only in our flesh. We're not in the spirit. We're not in tune with the Father. We're not in tune with our spirit. Okay, we're only in the flesh. And the funny thing is, you know, what I've come to find out, especially dealing with the heathens, and you know, when they're dealing with possession, or their house might be cursed, or some type of object might be cursed, they always like the one thing they always say is, you know, how is that possible? How is that doesn't make? How is that logical? When spiritual things are happening to them, they always like, how is that logical? How could that even happen? I didn't ever, because they're not spiritual beings. They're not spiritual people. Okay, they're always in their flesh. They are not spiritual people at all. Okay, woo! Thank you for that support, family. Appreciate that love, family. Appreciate that love, brother. Appreciate that, family. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are flesh, and we usually deal with our flesh. Okay, this is why the Father is saying his spirit will not always strive with man. Okay, because we're going to lean towards them fleshly desires. This is why having wisdom is better than anything. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 and 28. For God loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. Dwelleth with wisdom. God loves none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. Not dwelleth with Jesus. Not having Jesus on your mind. The Most High doesn't teach that. The Most High does not teach that. Okay? The Father does not teach that. The Father teaches laws, statutes, and commandments, instructions, knowledge. Just like when you go to the European schools, they're teaching you whatever knowledge that or information that they want to teach you. Okay? Which they assume and call it knowledge. Okay? But the Most High is teaching wisdom and knowledge. Everything is about getting wisdom and knowledge. It's not about believing in a person. That's not wisdom and knowledge. Trusting in a person for your salvation. calling on a person for your salvation. Okay, the Most High don't teach that. Okay, the Most High don't teach that. He teaches wisdom and knowledge. He loves none that dwelleth with wisdom and knowledge. Okay, wisdom and knowledge. Okay, wisdom and knowledge. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Check in if you're in the building, family. Check in. Check in. Check in. So we get down to here. Genesis chapter 6 and 4. The Nephilim. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterward. So right here is letting us know that they was around in the beginning and they were around afterwards. Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, they were around then and they are around, and I'm gonna go as far as saying they're around even right now. Okay, I'm gonna say they're around even right now. Okay, and one thing you gotta understand is these things are dealing with high wisdom and knowledge, high information. These things are not dealing with stupid Christianity and these dumb things that we're being taught to dumb us down. These things, these beings are dealing with high wisdom and knowledge. They're not dealing with stupidity and ignorance from your New Testament and all this other garbage that the Europeans are feeding us. These things were dealing with knowledge. This is why they were able to, build things, pyramids, the mounts, all these. They were dealing with some sort of knowledge because this wisdom and knowledge comes from the Father. The Father gives wisdom and knowledge. He is not giving you no damn son. He's not giving you no damn son to believe in. Okay? So, we I'm telling you, you're gonna start waking up. Okay? They're dealing with knowledge, okay? Knowledge. High wisdom and knowledge. Okay? The Nephilim were on the earth in those days and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of man and they bore children unto them. So again, these sons of God, these fallen ones, these angels, okay? These were the mighty men who were of old, the men of renown. Now, this is very interesting. The mighty men of old, the men of renown. When you start getting into doing research about the giants and you look at the megalithic structures and these things, they were building these things, family. Okay? These giants were building these things, these structures. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was these the children of the Nephilim that were building these structures, because again, these were the children of the fallen, and the children of the fallen passed information down to their children, and they were building these megalithic structures in these mountains and so forth and so on, family. Okay, it's crazy. It's deep. It's deep. Okay, so everything, Mashira Jim, everything that they have done, when the Most High tried to wipe them out, and then some of them survived, and then the mating and the genetic code that was being passed down to these specific nations, they're still holding on to their ancestors, family. They're still holding on to their ancestors and these beings that were worshiping the stars and worshiping and doing all this wickedness. It's still prevalent today. It's still prevalent today, family. This is why you got all the pyramids and all these different, the giants, they were doing that. They were doing this. It's going to get deep. But again, this is just a snippet vibe. Okay? Now, here's a connection for you. Okay, now we see here the Nephilim, the giants, okay, and the sons of God, they came in. They came in to the daughters of man. Okay, these entities, these fallen ones, they slept with the daughters of man, these women. They slept, the angels, these spirits. Okay, this is something that we got to understand what's going on here. These entities, these spirit beings, okay, these spirit beings dealt with these women and created these giants. So, if this is the case, family, if this is the case, do you know who you're worshiping? When it comes to your Yeshua, your Jesus, your Yahweh Shai, do you know who you're worshiping? It says the sons of God, these angels, these spirits, came into the daughters of man and had these giants. What does that tell you about your Jesus? Yahweh Shai, Yeshua. Family. What does that tell you? Okay? What does that tell you, family? Oh yeah, we gonna turn it up. Alright, so we dragging assholes out of here. Okay? We dragging a-holes out of here. Okay? The funny thing is, let me just say this. If you don't like what I'm doing, you don't like my live, you don't have to be here, family. Okay? You don't have to be here. Alright? So it costs you nothing. You being on here, you know, making silly comments or whatever the case may be, it really defeats the purpose because you really show how lame you are. I would never be on somebody's live posting a lame comment if, you know, if I don't really enjoy what they're doing or what they're saying. Why would I be wasting my time on somebody's live? That shows that you're just a petty individual. You're just like the worst type of person out here. You know, why would you be? That's like going to a party and you don't want to be there. The music maybe is not your taste, or any. It's just I'm just gonna stay here and just, you know, scream in people's ears. I'm just gonna poke people in their face because, you know, I don't like being here. That's just the most dumbest thing ever. It's the dumbest thing ever, family. If you don't like the live, you don't have to watch. All right. If you do enjoy what I'm doing and what I'm bringing out, okay, hit that like button, check in, support the channel, and that's that, family. But, you know, use common sense. Think about what you're doing. You're on somebody's live and you're acting up. Like, family, who, like it's very weird. Like, who goes on somebody's live and just like acts like they don't want to be there? How do you go somewhere and you don't want to be there, but you're there anyway? I don't want to be here, but, you know, I'm here. You know, I'm just here. Stop being lame, please. Stop being lame. Okay. Don't be lame, please. Okay. So, anyways, let's get back to cooking. So again, we see what the fallen did. Okay, we see what the fallen did. Yes, trolls, man, trolls. I'm dragging them off. You know, it is what it is. I have to drag them off. Okay, again, if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to be here, family. You're not in handcuffs. I don't have a noose around your neck. Okay, I'm not strangling you to be on my live. You better stay on my live. Family. See ya. Have a nice day. Have a good life. You know, it's just a live, fam. It's just a lot. Anyways, check in. So, again, you see what the entities have done. These spirit beings from heaven, they came down. Okay, they came down and slept with the women. Okay, so we're going to prove. So we're going to prove that this Jesus character, okay, is this Jesus character is a Nephilim. Okay, we're going to prove this Jesus Yeshua is a Nephilim. Okay. Y'all know I'm silly, man. So please don't come on here getting crazy. Okay, because I'm gonna have to talk about it, and I don't want to do that. Okay, hit that like button. Check in, family. Check in. Okay. So we're gonna prove that Jesus JC is a Nephilim. He's a Nephilim. You've been following a Nephilim, or the idea of a Nephilim. That's who you've been following, you've been believing in, you've been trusting in, and we're gonna prove it right here. If I haven't proven it already in the Jesus on Trial series, okay? So, okay. So we're gonna check it out right here. I didn't say they can't. I never said they can't, family. I never said they can't. But I'm proving a big point right here. Big point. Okay. So again, let me go back. Let's go back. Now, you really need to pay attention to this passage here. This passage is everything. This passage destroys the New Testament and the birth of Jesus, okay? This passage destroys the birth of Jesus. Okay? You need to understand this. Okay? You need to understand this. Because as we see, this is something that was not right. This was something that was not right. And if this was something that was not right in the eyes of the Father, why would the Father allow this to happen with the supposed Son of God? Does that make any sense? If you was to have a conversation with the Most High God, and you would say, well, Father, you know, these fallen ones, these angels, they came in, they slept with these women, and they had these giants, and now the whole world is just corrupt and wicked, and they did all this evil. So why would you send a Holy Ghost to impregnate a woman, and then this is going to be Jesus? Why would you even allow that? If this was already the problem from the beginning, why would you allow this? You see that? You see how that doesn't make sense? You see how that would just be so wrong, to be in a conversation with the Most High God, and then you say, well, Father, all this evil has happened because these entities, these spirit beings came down and they slept with these women. But now you're telling me that I have to believe in your only begotten Son when he was born the same way as these fallen ones slept with these women? Is this the right way, Father? Are you sure? Man, oh man, y'all stop playing. You better wake up. So let's get it. So we see the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bore children unto them. This has to be understood. Okay? So let's get it here with the birth of Jesus. Let's see. Let's really pay attention to this. Now, the birth of Jesus was on this wise. Okay, it was on this wise. So let's use our brains and use our wisdom. When as his mother Mary was espoused to Joseph, she was supposedly engaged, married, or whatever, right? Now here's the key words here. Here's the key words. Here's the key words, family. Before they came together, okay, remember what it says about the Nephilim, right? It says the sons of God came into the daughters of man. Now, the birth of Jesus, it says before they came together, she was found with child of the Holy Ghost. So before they had intercourse, she was already pregnant from the Holy Ghost. From the Holy Ghost. So then why, if this was already a bad thing with the fallen ones, if this was already an evil thing, an evil, my Pastor Pork Chop, an evil thing, why, oh why, Father, why are we believing that this is something good, Father? Why are we believing more lies and evil, Father? Why are we believing in wickedness, Father? Why? Why? Oh, why, Father? Father, have we not learned, Father? Have we not studied, Father? Are we not using wisdom, Father? Why? 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 Father. Woo! Do we not understand, family? Okay. Do we not understand, family? Okay. Do you see what's going on here? Okay. Do you see what's going on here, family? So, you see, before they came together, she was pregnant with the Holy Ghost. Okay? The Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost. What is the Holy Ghost? What is a ghost? Okay? What is a ghost? To breathe out, that is, by implication, expire, die, be dead, give up the ghost, perish. Okay? Die, perish. Die, perish. So, if somebody's born of the Holy Ghost, okay, how can a ghost be holy, first of all? If it's something that's dead. Dead spirit, basically. Dead spirit. And now you're telling me, before they came together to do their intercourse, she was already pregnant from this holy dead. Okay? This Holy Ghost, this dead spirit, before they came together. So Mary is pregnant the same way these women were pregnant by the sons of God, by the fallen ones, these entities. Okay? The same way. The same way. When the sons of God, these spirits, whatever you want to call them, these entities, they came into the daughters of men. Okay? And now we got the birth of Jesus. Before she had sex with her own man, she's already pregnant. She's already pregnant with the holy dead. Do you see how sick this New Testament is, family? Do you see how sick the New Testament book is? Hit that like button, family. Check in if you're in the building. Okay? Do you see that? Do you see this here, family? Now, I explained there's two different sons of God. I explained that in the beginning of the live, so I'm not sure if you checked that out. Okay? I explained the Most High has, let me go back to that for those that are coming late to class, coming late to lives. Okay? I explained that. I showed that here, sons of God, the angels, and then also the Most High has his sons. Okay, the children of Israel who are scattered in the four corners. I explained that already. Okay, so now, in jumping down, dealing with what they did, okay, what the Nephilim did, okay, these sons of God coming into these women And now we're believing in this Jesus who was born the same way, family. The same way he was born. And you gonna tell me this is right? This ain't right, family. So if you're believing in this, you're believing in a Nephilian. You're believing in a Nephilian, okay? A wicked creation. A wicked creation. Because the only time that anything like that has ever happened is when these sons of God, these entities, these spirit creatures, these spirit beings slept with the daughters of man, and it was a wicked act. It was a wicked act. So now you're going to tell me God is now allowing this same wicked type of act to be the way he introduces this son of God? Y'all out your mind. Y'all out your thinking. You've been deceived. You've been bamboozled. You've been trigonometry, family. Hit that like button, check in. Okay? You've been deceived. Okay? You've been deceived. But let's keep on cooking. Let's keep on cooking, though. Let's keep on cooking. Okay, so we see what happened with his mother. His mother was impregnated by a holy dead. A holy parish. Okay? A holy ghost. Okay? Do you see me now, family? You see it now, family? Do you see it now, family? Okay? We've been deceived. You've been deceived. But let's keep cooking, though. Let's keep cooking. Back to Matthew, we're jumping down, verse 19. Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man, and not willing to make her a public example, was minded to put her away privily. Thank you, love. Thank you, sis, for that support. I appreciate that. Support the channel, family. This is my job, and I appreciate it. So now we see here, this Joseph, you know, he didn't want to make her a public example. Okay? Public example. So he was going to put her away privily. He was going to hide her away. Why would he even think such a thing? Right? If he was the father, why would he think such a thing? This is her, if this is his seed, if this is his child, right? This is a Maury. This belongs on Maury, family. This belongs on the Maury show. Who is the daddy? Who is the father here? Because look, he's thinking in his mind, like, yo, man, you know what? I don't want to make her a public example. So I'm going to put her away because, you know, she's pregnant. And I don't even know who the daddy is, man. Okay? So think about that. He want to make her a public example. Okay? Yeah. So, right. He was supposed to stone her. Okay? Because going back to the law, this is why the law is important. It kills these dummy doctrines and these lies. Deuteronomy chapter 22:14, and give occasion of speech against her, and bring up an evil name upon her, like calling her a whore, a thought, or whatever, because she's sleeping around, and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. Okay, right in the story. Before they came together, she was already pregnant with the holy dead. So, right here in the law, he's saying, look, I took this woman, and when I came to her, meaning intercourse, I found her not a maid, a virgin. She was already pregnant here with the holy dead. So, he didn't want to make her a public example, because what is that public example? Jump back to Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 20 to 21. But if this be true, and the tokens of her virginity be not found for the damsel, then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of the father's house, and the men of the city shall stone her with stones, that she die, because she have wrought folly in Israel to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put evil, I say evil, away from you. See that? So we see this was the public example. This is why he didn't want to make her a public example, because she would have been killed. So he was not the father. Okay, thank you for that support, family. Appreciate you, King. Okay, you're supposed to be killed because it's an evil thing. It's an evil thing. You don't know who the father is? You out here whoring. You out here whoring. You don't know who the father is? You're supposed to be killed. You're supposed to be killed. Okay? Killed. Killed. This is why he didn't want to make her a public example. So this is clear. It's an evil thing. It's an evil thing. You pregnant. We don't even know who the daddy is. I'm not the daddy. I'm not the father. Joseph was not the father. Family. He's not the father. So again, she has been pregnant by this holy dead, this holy ghost, a dead spirit. The same way the giants were born. The same way the Nephilim was born. So this cannot be something good. And if we're believing that it's something good, it's because what do our enemies do? They take something that's evil and they make it good. That's what devils do. That's what devil worshippers do. Okay? They take the evil and they make it something good. And it's because we don't understand the Most High's law, we've been deceived following this stuff. This is why they took our heritage. This is another gem. They took our heritage and our knowledge and our wisdom so that when they do their wickedness, we wouldn't really recognize it. We really wouldn't recognize what they're doing because we have lost our own way back to the Father. Okay? These people are very sick and twisted. Very sick and twisted, family. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Check in if you're in the building, family. Support the channel. This is my job here. This is the work. Support if you can. So we see, based on the Torah, this was evil. If you pregnant, you don't know who the father is. It's evil. It's evil. What did the fallen do? They slept with these women. Okay? It was evil. These entities, they came in onto these women. Same way your Jesus was born. Okay? The same way. Okay? Let's get back to the story. Matthew chapter 1, picking up at verse 20. But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David. This is how you know even the damn angel in this story is wicked. Fear not to take unto you Mary your wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost. So even the angel here is telling Joseph to go ahead and take this woman to be his wife, knowing that she's already pregnant. Okay? By something else. She's pregnant by a holy dead, by an evil spirit, basically. This is how you know this is a book of your enemies, family. This is how you know this is a damn book of your enemies. This is this New Testament twist. Okay? That's why I said these people are following in the footsteps of their fathers, of their ancestors. Okay? These people are following in the footsteps of their ancestors, the giants. Okay? The giants, hello. These people are following in the footsteps of their ancestors and those that made them. Let me get that clip again. Let me get that clip again. Part 2, baby. Part 2.
We call them engineers.
Engineers? Do you mind telling us what they engineered?
They engineered us.
Okay? They engineered us. So they're following behind their ancestors. And this is why they've created stupid and foolish stories like this. like this, knowing that this is an evil act. This is a wicked act. This is why the earth is the way it is today. Okay? This is why the earth is the way it is today, family, because of these wicked acts. And now we're going to say that this supposed son of God was born the same way that these fallen ones were winning onto these women. You're going to tell me that was something good? It's foolishness. It's foolishness, family. And we fell for it. And we fell for it because these people are following in the footsteps of their ancestors. Okay? They're following in the footsteps of those that created them. Okay? Ring a bell? So yeah. Let's get back. Let's see where we at. So we go to the book of Enoch. Okay. Now only subscribe if it's clicking with the Old Testament. Okay. If it's out of pocket, then it's out of pocket. Okay. So Enoch chapter 6 and verse 2. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw them and desired them, and they said to one another, Come, let us choose wives for ourselves from among the daughters of men, and begot us children. Begot us children. So we see what the angels have done. So it doesn't make sense that Jesus is born the same way if this is a wicked act. Let's go to chapter 7 and 1. And they took wives unto themselves, and every one respectively chose one woman for himself, and they began to go unto them. You see that? They began to go unto them. Okay? Intercourse. And they taught them, and they taught them, the women, magical medicine. We about to turn up. We about to turn up, family. Magical medicine. Incantations, the cutting of roots, and taught them about plants. Whoa. Whoa. You see that, family? You see that? They taught them magical medicine. That's today. Your pharmacy. Hit that like button, check in, family. If you're in the building, it's 111 of y'all in here. There's only 68 likes. If you're enjoying the show, check in. I would appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So we see what these fallen ones have taught their women. Okay. Magical medicine. That's today your pharmacy. Your pharmacy. Let's go here. Pharmakia. Okay, Pharmakia. The use of medicine, drugs or spells. You see that? The use of medicine, the drugs or spells. Pharmacy. Okay. Pharmacy. Pharmacia. The use of medicine, drugs or spells. Okay. Now it's funny because the other day, and this is why I know I'm doing my job, family, so please support the kid. The other day, one of my videos was taken down. Okay. Now this is after I exposed this witchcraft stuff that's going on with these camps, a little bit of it. And I guess the video hit so hard that these entities, these devils that are controlling the matrix, they took down a video of mine called Trump Speaks. It was a video about Trump. And they said for medical reasons. This is why I'm bringing it up. It said something about medical. Okay? Because you got to understand, pharmaceutical companies, big pharma, they are controlling the media. If you don't know that, big pharma is controlling the media heavy. Those that are making your drugs and your pharmaceuticals, okay? They controlling the media. Okay? Controlling the media, family. Don't be deceived. And they're making big money. So this is why you can't say certain things like when it comes to, you know, these shots and all of that stuff like that. Okay, because they're the ones that's controlling it, family. Okay. So again, let's get back. Let's get back. See what they taught. Okay. They taught them magical medicine. Magical medicine, family. Again, Pharmakia, the use of medicine, drugs, or spells. So what you getting from the store? What you getting from the store? What you getting from the store? Magical medicines, spells, okay, spells, magic, sorcery, enchantment, same thing going on in Egypt, okay? Do you see this, family? Do you see that? It's real. This is what you're getting behind the counter. Okay. You see what this is right here? That's what the Fallens taught. Hit that like button, hit that like button, check in if you're in the building. Check in if you're in the building. Check in, hit the like button, support the channel. Okay, you see that magical medicine is what these Fallens taught. Is what these Fallens taught, family. Okay, let's meditate on this. Let's let this sink in, family. This is what you're getting here. What are you getting here, family? What are you getting here, family? What are you dealing with? What are you dealing with? What are you dealing with? Spells, magic, sorcery. That's why these things only make you feel good for a little bit. Then you get back to your ailments. They only make you feel good for a little bit. Then you get back to your pains and sufferings. Okay? That's all. That's all. But you see who's behind the picture, family. You see who's teaching this stuff, huh? Okay? You see what it is. Okay, family? You see what it is. Yes, with a many side effects. Okay, this is what you're getting from here. I'm not sure what you sent, family. You might have to send me an email. Okay. Do you see what we dealing with, family? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Check in, family. Shalom, shalom. Do you see what we dealing with? Okay, this is what we dealing with right here. Thank you for that support, family. I appreciate that love big time. Big time, big time. That's love right there. So you see what we dealing with. Okay? The use of medicine, drugs, or spells. Magic, sorcery, enchantment. Pharmakia. Pharmakia. Okay? Hopefully they don't take this video down. Hopefully they don't take this video down. Okay? Because you know when you start bringing out that truth, boy. So we see what it is. I'm just reading. I'm just reading stuff that we can easily find. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay? So do you see is the picture becoming clear, family, what's going on before I continue? Okay? Is the picture becoming clear on what is going on? Okay? And how these fallen ones have influenced society with their children and passing this information down. Do we understand, see how important that is? Oh, yes. Yeah, I got that, family. Thank you, love. I got that, family. I appreciate that. I got that, family. Thank you so much. I got that in the mail. So, do you see the big picture, family? We've got to understand this, because this is why everything is the way it is. The matrix is the way it is, family. Who's really running the show? Okay? Who's really running the show? Okay? So, we see who's really behind this, okay? And they taught the magical medicine, incantation, spells, Pharmakia, Pharmakia, okay? Pharmakia, okay? Magic, sorcery, enchantments, spells, okay? Yeah, The cutting of roots. I'm going to deal with that in a second. Okay, let's go here. Joshua chapter 2, verse 20. And some of the sons of men caused their wives to drink a drink that would render them barren, childless, in order that they might retain their figures. Gotta look sexy, right? And whereby their beautiful appearance might not fade. You see that? Rabbit hole definitely goes deep, family. Some of the sons of men caused their wives to drink a drink that would render them barren. So you mean to tell me they had this stuff way back then? They had these drinks way back then to make them barren? You mean to tell me this was popping back then, family? Okay? This was popping back then. Birth control. Exactly. Go get your birth control. Birth control. 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 Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Check in. Support the channel if you can, family. Okay. It's okay, family. I don't have it. I didn't put the other tax in it. It's okay. That's my fan right there. That's why it's moving. Nothing new under the sun. Control. Got that from Friday. Control. You see what's going on, family? Nothing new under the sun, family. This been popping. This has been popping since back then. This ain't nothing new, family. This ain't nothing new, family. This is why I'm saying this lesson that y'all wanted me to do, me delving in this, it helped me see the full picture, family, and beyond. Again, this is just part 1. Part 2 is coming. So we see these things have been taught by the fallen, family. All this wickedness was already going on since back then. And it's still going on right now. Right now. Okay? Because that's what the fallen taught. They taught these magical medicines. Okay? Let's go back to it. Okay? Okay? And they taught them magical medicine, incantation, the cutting of roots, and taught them about plants. Okay? Who are you getting this from? The angels, the fallen ones. The fallen ones. Okay? And they setting up shop. Their children following in their footsteps. Okay? following in their footsteps. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Okay? We're going to deal with that. So you see what it is, family. You see what it is, family. Okay? You see what it is. You see what it is. And root cutting.
Boogie is a kind of folk magic, like a root worker, a fixer. You know how when people say, I'm gonna fix you good.
Okay? Root cutting. The cutting of roots. Thank you for that support, love. Thank you for that support, family. The cutting of roots. Okay? Yeah, it's real, family. This is what they taught. And it's still going on today. Still going on today.
You looking at a straight up, bona fide, back in the hills root worker right here.
She's a bona fide root worker. She's a root worker. Root worker. So you see what these fallens taught. This is crazy. This is heavy, family. Heavy. Okay. So again, let's go here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 25:19 taught these women, okay, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Oh, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Now we can understand why Solomon would even say something like that. Because, again, this is what they taught their women. This is what they taught their women. And they taught them magical medicines and connotations, the cutting of roots. Okay? And taught them about plants. Okay? So again, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Okay? It's time to wake up, family. It's time to wake up. Now, you got a wicked woman at home. It's the worst thing to have. Having a wicked woman at home is the worst thing to have. Now, all praises to the Most High for a loving woman, a peaceful woman. Okay, that is a blessing. Okay, that is a blessing from the Father. Okay, so all praises for the Proverbs 31 women. Okay, for the blessing women. Okay, so it's not only because I don't want y'all to feel crazy right now, because I'm only dealing with what these fallen ones taught their wives, and also why Solomon would even be saying these things, because many of the laws, what you're going to understand is that many of the laws, statutes, and commandments that were being taught, it was being taught to combat the evil that was already in the earth, that was already taught by these fallen ones. That's what you're going to understand. A lot of laws, statutes, and commandments were coming because of what was already being done in the earth, what was already going on in the earth. Okay? That's why these commandments and certain things were being said, because of this evil that was already apparent in the world. Gotta understand that. Hit that like button, check in. It's 121 of y'all in here. If you're enjoying the show, check in, support the channel, family. This is my job. I appreciate the support. Okay? All praises to the Father. All glory to the Father. Okay, so we see why Solomon would be saying such a thing, because what these angels were teaching these women. Okay, they were witches, they were warlocks. This is why the law, Exodus 22:18, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Why? Why would the Most High say something like that? Why would that be even said? Let's go back. Because of what was going on with the fallen. Okay? And he took wives onto them. And everyone respectively chose one woman for himself. And they began to go onto them. And they taught them magical medicine, incantation, the cutting of roots. And taught them about plants. Okay? Taught them these wicked things, family. These are witches that's involved in this stuff. Okay? This is why thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Because it's evil. It's evil. Thank you for that support, family. Thank you for that love, family. Appreciate that love and support, family. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Check in if you're in the building. This is why it says that. So again, when the Most High was giving the law, statutes, and commandments to Israel, it was because, it's not just because he just wanted to just say whatever he wanted to say, whatever he thought to say. It's because there was a lot of wickedness that was already going on, being passed down. And the Most High was seeing everything that was taking place. So to carve out a people for himself, to keep them in the way, on the narrow path, it's like, all right, I see what's going on, see all the wickedness, all right, so you know what, I'm going to choose me a people, and I'm going to give them all this good knowledge to keep them in the way, and I'm going to be their God, and they will always have power because they're listening to what I'm giving them, the instructions I'm giving them. They're not going out of the way to follow these other nations and do all this wickedness that was coming down from these rogue entities, okay, that was passing information down from heaven, revealing secrets, okay? Okay, so yeah. I'm not worried about these devils, family. You know, one thing I learned, anybody can say anything about you. You know, it really doesn't matter, you know, because I understand my job here and I understand that deception is everything. And this is why this lesson is so important. Because the deception and the lies are in the rabbit hole, just goes deep. Okay, and a lot of people are deceived themselves. Okay, so let people make videos, do whatever nonsense they're gonna do, family. Okay, as long as I'm doing what I need to do and I'm doing my job and I'm waking people up to see the truth the best way I can. People can say whatever about me because I don't give a damn. You know, they're not, you know, gonna do anything for me anyway. They don't benefit me, so it really doesn't matter. You know, anybody can like this video. Anybody can thumb this video down. It's like, should I even care about it? No. My sole purpose in life, gain truth, wisdom, and knowledge, and share with my people if they would have me. Okay? And if I've helped one person, I don't need 1 million followers. If I've helped one person see and make some sense and use their brain to some degree, I've did my job. All praises to the Father. And I'm good with that. So again, we see, you know, everything that the Father was giving us, the instructions the Father was giving us is because of the wickedness that was going on, family. The wickedness. Okay? Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Okay? Let's get it here. Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 9 and 10. Thank you, family. All praises to the Father. When thou art come into the land which the Most High God giveth you, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. Okay, we see that right there. Hold on, let me just edit this out. It's Russian. So we see right there, family. Thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. Thank you, family. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Okay, why is the Most High saying that? Why is he saying that? Because again, before we got the land, there were giants in the land. There were giants in the land. They had their setup. They had their setup. And this is why the Father was giving us instructions. Because the giants were running the show, family. They were running the earth, family. The wickedness was already laid out. Everything was already like, it was crazy. It was crazy. So today there's nothing new. There's nothing new, family. And this is why the Father was giving us these instructions. Because you had the wickedness of these giants that were doing all this stuff. Same stuff people are doing today. Okay? Okay? Same stuff people are doing today. That's why the Father was telling us this. Okay? There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or daughter to pass through the fire. Okay? Because this is what they were doing. This is what they were doing. Why? Because they were worshiping these false gods. Or that useth divination. Or an observer of times. Okay? Or an enchanter. Or a witch. Okay? Dealing with these enchantments. Magical medicines. All these different type of things. Okay? Jump down to 11 and 12. Or a charmer. Or a consulter with familiar spirits. Or a wizard. Or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Most High. Okay? And because of these abominations, these wicked things, okay, the Most High your God doeth drive them out from before you. So this is why we was getting the land, family. The Most High was gonna kill these entities, kill these Nephilim. We were killing these Nephilim. Okay, our ancestors were killing these Nephilim because they were wicked, and the Most High was on our side. So that was the whole beauty of it. When the Most High chose His people, giving us the wisdom and knowledge now to combat the evil that was already prevalent in the world. It was evil everywhere. Everywhere. Everything was upside down. It was twisted. Everything was just pure evil on the earth. It was only when the Most High gave His law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and spoke to those whom He spoke to impart wisdom and knowledge. Okay. Rather than that, the whole earth was turned up. Everything was turned up. Okay? And these giants, they were running the show. They were running the show, and this is why you don't hear about these things. They're hidden. You know, you can really find, you know, all the stories on these giants. They're hidden. The Smithsonian, they're hiding this information. You know, they don't want to, because these things, number one, they show proof that the Most High is real. The truth of the scriptures are real. And again, it confirms that New Testament is false. This birth of Jesus being born the same way these Nephilim were born. I mean, it cuts a lot of lies. And it kills the whole story of evolution. Darwinism and all of that. It kills that. These giants, when you find these things, it kills that whole story of evolution. Hit that like button, check in, family. Support the channel if you can, family. I'm working here. So this is why they hide things. They hide things because they are hiding the truth of the Father, of the Most High God, and His laws, statutes, and commandments, because everything was wicked that these fallen ones were teaching. Okay? So they're not going to promote anything about the Most High. This is why your churches, they don't talk about God's law, and everything is placed on Jesus when Jesus never kept a damn thing in His life. Jesus never kept a law in His life. Jesus ain't keep no laws. He broke all laws. Okay? So this is why, you know, they dangle this character in your face, but they make him look good. Okay? Because this is what they do. They take things that are evil and they make it good. Like the scripture said, woe unto them that make evil good and good evil. Okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. Sorry to hear that, family. Okay, these people are wicked. And now, this is the full picture, family. The full picture we're getting here is these Nephilim. They're still around, okay, and they have created a specific race of people. Okay, they've created. They're you know they know who they created, and they're deceiving. They're deceiving, and you know they're willing to pay you off if you're willing to join them. They got you in pocket. And they're deceiving our own people, okay? And this is why this magic stuff, this stuff is real. This magic and all this is evil, but it's real. It's deceptive, but it's real. And this is why anything that gives validity and confirmation to the Most High God and His law, statutes, and commandments and His truth, they're going to try to hide it. That's why our identity is hidden. And anything good about the Father and His truth and His wisdom is hidden. They're not going to give, they don't want, they're going to follow whom they follow, which is these entities, these fallen ones, okay? These fallen ones. So let's keep cooking. Let's keep cooking. Okay, so where we was at? We was here. No, we weren't. We were here. Okay, so this is why the Most High gave us those instructions when we were getting the land, because you had giants in the land already. They were doing their wickedness. Okay, so let's go here. Enoch chapter 8 and 1. Excuse me, taking a drink. Check in if you're in the building. Hit that like button if you're in the building. Oh, thank you for that support, love. Appreciate that. Support the channel, family, if you can. If you can, this is my full-time job here, so I would appreciate it. Oh, they definitely killing people, sis. They definitely killing people. Now, Azazel, okay, this damn demon, fallen angel, okay, taught the people the art of making swords and knives and shields and breastplates, okay, and he showed to their chosen ones, the women, okay, the women, bracelets, decorations, shadowing of the eye, okay, shadowing of the eye with antimony, ornamentations, the beautifying of the eyelids, all kinds of precious stones, and all coloring tinctures and alchemy. Yes, sir. He was in the movie Fallen. Exactly. So they know very well who this fallen one is. Okay, they know very well, and you see all these things that this fallen one actually taught. This is a huge, huge one here. Okay, huge one here. See the things he taught. Again, the earth is the way it is right now because of what the fallen ones have taught. And they're still running the show. These people are still worshiping the fallen. Okay, this stuff is still going on. That's why I showed y'all with the whole pharmacy thing and all this other stuff. Okay, but you're going to see even more right here. Okay. Yeah, these women with their eyelashes. I'm gonna deal with that in a sec. Let me break down this verse now. So you see what he taught, right? The art of making swords, knives, shields, breastplates. Okay, the art of war, basically. That's what he taught. The art of war. The art of war. So let's go here real quick, just to deal with that. Isaiah chapter 2 and 4. This is the Most High when he comes back and he brings that judgment. Okay. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, the Most High, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Okay? Okay, neither shall they learn war anymore. Now we see this is something that was being taught by the fallen. This was something that was being taught by the fallen, family, which would cause oppression on people. Okay, captivity on people. This is what they taught. But as we see at the end, neither shall they learn war anymore. When the Father comes back, when the Father delivers his people, it's going to be a wrap. Okay? Send me a pic on that, sis. Send me a pic on that. They will be serving in the kingdom. They will be serving in the kingdom, family. So, whatever the Father's will is, that's his will. Okay, all the nations, they're going to be serving Israel. Okay, so we going to have the kingdom. The kingdom is for Israel. Okay, the kingdom is for the Most High's people the way it was. The way things were in the past, that's the way it's going to be. It's just that the earth is out of balance right now. And we have fell because we've been following and worshiping false gods. And this is so important why we need to stay away from the false gods. Okay, and come back to the Father. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Okay. So, we see here, again, what they taught. I'm dealing with things individually. Then it says, the shadowing of the eyelid, right? Beautifying of the eyelids and all of that, right? Yeah. You see that? I know your women love this. I know the women love this right here. Okay? Gotta humble down, ladies. It's time to humble down, ladies, and gain some wisdom. Because I know some of you on here right now are probably maybe watching me for the first time, or maybe just trying to seek some answers, or maybe just interested in the lie. But it's time to humble down. If you have a humble spirit, you will receive mercy. If you have a humble spirit and willing to gain wisdom, you can obtain mercy from the Most High God. But a lot of things you're gonna have to pack it away, because a lot of stuff is evil that's being taught. Okay, a lot of the stuff that we do, it's been taught by the fallen. Ladies, when I tell you, sisters, when I tell you, a lot of the stuff that's being taught is being taught by the fallen. Okay, it's being taught by the fallen. As we see, the beautifying of the eyelids. Why would they be teaching that? Why? Why would they be teaching that, Because it's deceptive. It's deceptive, ladies. It's deceptive, ladies. It's deceptive. That's why. These fallen ones taught every damn thing deceptive. Okay? Deceptive. Deceptive. Right there. Oh gosh, she's so beautiful. It's like this is a deceptive act, ladies. So all I can say is humble down, learn if you can. Okay, don't let your soul get too exactly. It's magic, it's witchcraft, ladies. It's witchcraft. Okay? It's witchcraft. You want to stay away from what the fallen taught. Okay? You want to stay away from what the fallen taught, as we see. Okay? The beautifying of the eyelids. But I know ladies love their makeup. But guess what? Solomon understood this. Solomon understood this. And is catfishing, for sure. For sure. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 25. Lust not after her beauty in your heart, your mind, Neither let her take you with her eyelids. Wow. How can she take you with her eyelids? Because it was taught by the fallen, something deceptive. It was taught by the fallen. That's how they got you. Just like they got us with the New Testament. It's deception, family. They teaching deception. Neither let her take you with her eyelids. How is she doing that? Hit that like button, hit that like button, check in. Support the channel if you can. This is my job. Neither let her take you with her eyelids. You see that? You see that? It's there. Why would Solomon be saying such a thing? Why would Solomon say such a thing? Because, again, like I said, this is why everything is coming full circle. The fallen ones have taught wickedness on the earth. Okay? The Most High God has imparted wisdom to his people to combat the evil and show you the right way, the right path. Okay? So it's time to wake up, family. It's time to wake up. Okay? You see what they taught. And that's where I was going, family. You might as well get up here and teach it for me, brother. It's making sense now, family? Y'all let me know if it's making sense now, family. Exactly. Dudes changing to women and all of that. It's crazy. Okay? Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. In eyelids. Okay? So, yeah. Okay? It's time to wake up, family. So again, Solomon is not saying this for no reason. It's not just coming out of the blue. Okay? Makeup, right. You are made up. So again, Solomon is not saying this for no reason. Okay, it has an origin here. This is the origin. It's coming from the fallen one. Okay? It's coming from the fallen one. This is why he's saying these things. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. Okay? Neither let her take you with her eyelids. Why is this so important? Why is the eyelid so important? The fallen. The fallen. The fallen. The fallen. So again, wisdom and knowledge has been given to us to combat the evil that has been taught by the fallen. Do you see it now, family? Exactly. And this is why they push our men to dress like women and go hard with wicked abominations like that. Because they know this is a fallen one type of act. This is paranormal activity here, right here. Okay? This is paranormal activity. Hit that like button, hit that like button, check in if you're in the building. Support the channel if you can. Okay? It's paranormal activity, family. Paranormal activity. Like it or not. Okay? It's wicked. Okay? Thank you for that support, love. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Yeah, funny. Exactly, because all this wickedness that they're trying to normalize is because it's coming from the fallen. Okay, the fallen and these giants that were pushing this paranormal activity. Exactly. It's paranormal activity, family. That's just what it is. We doing things that are taught by these entities, these spirits. It's paranormal. It's real. It's real, family. It's real. Okay? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Let's scroll it down. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 8. That got me laughing over here. Okay. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many, here you go, here's the key. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. Why is that? I wonder why. She got her eyelids done. She looking all haughty. Where is it coming from? The fallen. Okay. Exactly. And then they pushing it on Love and Hip Hop today. Like this is life. This is life. Okay. Exactly. They pushing all abominations, family. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire. So we see that it's deception. It's deception to deceive. Deception, family. That's what the fallen taught. That's what they're teaching. Okay? That's what they're teaching. They're teaching deception. Okay? So now we can look outside our windows, look on television, look at our government, look at everything that's going on, school system, religious system, medical field, all these things, and we can see that the fallen is running the show. These people's society, they're following the fallen ones. Okay? They're following the fallen ones. Okay? With all their wickedness that they're pushing and trying to make it normal. Okay? Now, another thing, let's go back, because there's a lot. He taught a lot. Okay? He taught also alchemy. Alchemy. Now this is big because, you know, a lot of these, a lot of our people who are trying to wake up are following, you know, these camps. Following these camps, man. But when you start getting into this and looking it up, you know, it's really heavy. Really, really heavy. So the fallen ones, they taught alchemy. Okay, alchemy. We see the shapes. Okay, we see the shapes. Now this should make more sense now. We saw a lot of deception already. We saw a lot of stuff that they taught. So now it makes sense that your camps are following the fallen. So if you are following these camps and their symbol, they're following the fallen. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Okay? So we see he taught alchemy. You see the symbols. Okay? These are the elements. Okay? Absolutely, you got it right, family. You got it right. You see these elements, right? That's coming with alchemy, right?
We each have an element that corresponds to a direction. I'm fire. Air. Earth. So you've got north, south, east, west.
Right. The four elements dealing with alchemy. Witchcraft, sorcery. Okay? Sorcery. Okay? It's time to wake up. This fallen one, he taught alchemy. This is what we're dealing with right here.
Yeah, in order for us to have like maximum power, we all need to be on our directions. In order for us to have like maximum power, we all need to be on our directions.
You see that? She said in order to get maximum power, they need to be on their directions. So when you put all of these symbols on their directions, which would make up that hexagon or hexagram, that would give them maximum power. Maximum power when these elements are in that shape on their directions. Okay? Do you see what's going on, family? Okay, do you see what is going on?
This is alchemy. What's alchemy?
I gotta check that movie out.
Folk magic, like a room worker, a fixer. You know how when people say, I'm gonna fix you good.
The sorcerers of antiquity called the use of this language spells.
Those who master alchemy can use it for all sorts of things. Potions to heal, to sleep, to make a boil our food.
We harness energy drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse.
What, like magic? Yes, exactly.
You looking at it straight up, bona fide, back in the hills, root worker right here.
To cast spells, to conjure shields.
Willow tree bark, 1 pinch of rosemary. In order for us to have maximum power, we all need to be on our directions. In order for us to have maximum power, we all need to be on our directions.
To make magic.
Do y'all see what is going on, family? Do you see what is going on, family? Okay. So, do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? This is what the fallen taught, family. This is what the fallen taught, man. Now, that was me putting a bunch of clips together to help people understand what's going on here. Okay? And hexagram, even when you think about the word hex, that's like a curse. You put a hex on somebody. Okay? Do you see what is going on here, family? You see that? Okay, 666 here. Okay, so when they throwing it up like that, what do you think that represents? That represents this. Okay. Thank you, family. Thank you. Support the channel, brother. Support the channel. This is my job. Told y'all, this is my job now. I didn't quit my job to do this work. Captain Planet also. Okay, so when somebody's throwing that up, you already know what that's representing here. Okay. As above, so below. Okay. Spells, family. We dealing with spells and witchcraft here. Sorcery here, family. Sorcery here. Okay? Sorcery here, family. You see that? And you know what the funny thing is? Somebody tried to tell me, oh, that was a pomegranate. Nigga, that ain't no pomegranate. That's a hexagon. That's a hexagram, nigga. You better learn your shapes. That ain't no pomegranate. Everybody got that damn shape. All your enemies got this darn shape. Okay? All your enemies are pushing this shape. And you mean to tell me that that's okay for us to do that? That goes back to the whole Jesus thing. Okay, if it was wicked for the fallen ones to come and impregnate these women to give birth to giants, why would it be okay for Jesus' mother, Mary, to be pregnant by the Holy Ghost, a dead spirit, to give him birth? It's stupid. It's stupid. But we love stupidity. Nigga said this is a pomegranate. These niggas said this is a pomegranate here. So you got a pomegranate. Hold on. You got a pomegranate with these Roman leaves under it. Does that even make any damn sense? This is a pomegranate with Roman leaves. The Most High told you to put Roman leaves. Matter of fact, you know what's funny? Let me see if I can find this symbol. Have y'all ever seen? Let me find this symbol because this is funny. Let me find this symbol because this is funny here. This is real funny. Okay. Where's it at? Let's see if I can find this here. Right here. Ain't this something? Let me add a this is hilarious. Find a good one. This is funny. Hold on, let me add something here. Okay. Can y'all see this leaf thing here? Now, usually if you watch films, whether it be like trailers, you would see they'll show this same leaf here. Okay? They'll show this same thing here. The funny thing is, the most sad thing about this is, why would this even be on your as your logo, family? Okay? Why would this even be for your logo here? That I don't understand. Okay? Right. The United Nations use this symbol as well. You're right, family. You're right. So, this is a pomegranate with the Roman leaf. United Nations leaf here. This is crazy. But these are your camps. Okay? Pushing the same star. Okay? Pushing the same thing. Because they're all following the same damn thing, which is, it's the same thing, family. It's the same thing, man. Okay? 6-pointed star. Okay? It's the same thing. Baal worshippers, man. Baal worshippers, family. Okay? Baal worshippers, family. Who you following? Who you following? Hit that like button, check in. Support the channel if you can. You see this, family? What in the earth is this, man? This is madness, family. But yet, you got these camps that are following this madness, man. Following this madness, man. Okay? Because it's all going back to the fallen. It's all going back to the fallen, family.
We call them engineers.
Engineers? Do you mind telling us what they engineered?
They engineered us.
Yeah, they made us. Now you see what they was following here. Okay? Let me see if I could even mess with that. Let me see. Okay? So we see what that is. Okay, what she said?
We call them engineers.
Engineers? Do you mind telling us what they engineered?
They engineered us.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's all the same thing. 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 It's all the same thing, family. It's all the same madness. Okay? It's all the same madness, family. Okay?
The Star of David has much older origins, dating back to the beginning of this phase of humanity in Egypt.
Okay? It's all the same madness.
It was created in likeness of the pyramids.
Okay? It's all the same madness. These people are following in the footsteps of these giants.
But also represents what so much of Egyptian mythology talks about, which is duality.
Okay? They all following in these footsteps of these fallen ones and these giants, okay? The giants are trying to follow their fathers, their ancestors, or those that made them. And these giants who had children, of course, and their seed is mixed with these nations. And these nations are trying to get back to their ancestors. Okay? Their ancestors, family. One more verse. And let me see where it's at. Enoch chapter 8 and verse 3. Mazras taught incantations and the cutting of roots, and Amaros the resolving of incantations, or the reversal of spells basically, and Barakiel astrology, and Kokar Rial the knowledge of the signs, and Tamel taught the seeing of the stars, and Azdarel taught the course of the moon, as well as the deception of man. We see that. The deception of man. So yeah. Heavy. So yeah, family. Giants, dinosaurs, and fallen angels. Full lesson is up in the online school. It's just part one. This is just part one. This is actually a snippet of the lesson. It's heavy. It's crazy. All in all, the full understanding is these people are trying to get back to their ancestors. You know, they're still holding on to the traditions of their ancestors. You know, the fallen ones, the Nephilim, basically. And this is why you got the same behaviors. The same behaviors going on. Okay? Same behaviors. So thank you, family. Thank you. So I will be working on part 2. Part 2 should be ready soon. Probably before the weekend, because now I got time. This is my full-time job now. So again, once again, any support is definitely appreciated. I'm not working anymore, so this is my job to make these connections and do what I do, fam. So appreciate any support, you know. Part 2 definitely gonna be flames. Part 2 is gonna be crazy because I'm just like, I'm looking at the information that I got lined up and I'm like, this is wild. It might be a part 3 because of the other information that I'm gaining right now. It's like, let's see how part 2 pans out with the information. It might, I don't want it to be too much, you know, and so I'm gonna make it even it out. You welcome, family. Did you send me the links? Or you couldn't find it? I think somebody was telling me they couldn't find it. But I think I got it though. I think I got it. If that was you that sent me something and whatnot. I think I got that video with the girl talking, a young girl and whatnot. Yeah, because it's about deceptions, family. That's why, you know, it's about deception. These people they don't worship the Father. That's the thing. They don't worship the Father. They know of the Most High, but they don't worship the Father because, again, this magic and stuff, if you worship these entities, they'll give you what you want. They'll give you, you know, that's the whole point of serving these entities. They'll give you this false hope, you know. You sell your soul and they'll give you this fake world because you understand, remember, we're in the matrix. So these people since the wicked are in power and they're ruling, if you serve these entities, they're going to give you a position. Okay? They're going to give you this little position, this little earthly position you want. You want this little earthly position? You want these little earthly dollars? Go ahead. Because guess what? Your soul is more important than anything. And once you forfeit that, what else do you have? You don't have anything, because at the end of the day, you are a soul. You are a soul. So if you sell that, you have nothing, because you can't take none of this with you on the other side. So really, nothing in this physical playing field is really that important. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just understanding these little things, you know, it's crazy. Right. They didn't want us to learn how to read. They didn't want us to have the knowledge of who we are as a people. The Most High's law, statutes, and commandments are obsolete. They don't want you to know any of that, because once you start learning the Most High's law, this is why the Father's law, this is why Torah is, we got to make Torah great again, and why the Most High's law is absolute. Okay? The Most High's law is absolute. Why is it absolute? Because it kills devils. It kills demons and liars and deceivers. Okay? And it is wisdom and knowledge, which is eternal. It's eternal wisdom and knowledge. Okay? It's eternal. This is why it is forever. We don't need no damn Jesus. We don't need no Nephilim. You can keep your Nephilim. You worshiping Jesus, you can keep that Nephilim. He was supposedly born the same way these giants were born. I don't want that. You can have that. You can keep that. I'll take the Father's wisdom over a Nephilim. Okay? You give me the Father's wisdom and knowledge. I'll take that. Okay? Nah, I didn't check that out, family. I didn't check that out. I'm not sure if I received that either, because I got a couple emails that I have to check. So I'm not too sure. But if you sent it, I should have received it, though. Exactly. The law is perfect. But these devils are going to tell you in the New Testament, the law couldn't make us perfect and da-da-da-da-da. That New Testament is a bunch of damn lies, because it's written by the Nephilim. The children of the Nephilim. That would make sense now, family. The New Testament is written by the children of the Nephilims. Does that make sense now? We gotta wake up. You're following the book of the Nephilim, the children of the Nephilim. That's what you're following. Okay? That's what you're following. Children of the Nephilim. So, it's time to wake up. You can send it. There's a $sign at the bottom of the chat. Maybe you can hit that symbol there and send something if you wish. Okay, family. Yes, they are trying hard to hide these things. Yeah, 1 second. You can try to call up if you want, but I'm not going to be on too long, family, because I am tired. I'm exhausted working on this live and then working all day on the video. So I am extremely beat, family, to be honest with you. Extremely beat. Okay, and then I got to get back to work for part 2. Thank you for that support, love. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. This is my job. Well, part 2 is going to be a turn up. Part 2, we turn it up. If you've seen part 1 and you enjoyed it, okay, fully, part 2 is definitely going to be a turn up. We making sense out of this madness. And that's what it's about, family. Making sense out of this deception and stuff that's going on right now. Okay? Yes, they do, family. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, love. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All praises to the Father, man, for imparting wisdom and seeking things out. Aye, hallelujah. Thank you so much for that support. Appreciate that. That's huge right there. Dynamite. That's huge right there. Thank you. This is my job, family. I ain't working right now, so my job is to teach this thing here, fam, and do this work. Thank you for that. I humbly appreciate that. I appreciate that, family. Appreciate that. That shows me that you really appreciate what I'm doing. You appreciate my work and the time that I'm spending and the connections that I'm making and the wisdom that I'm bringing. So I appreciate that. Let me see. Yeah, try to call up. Try to call up. See if you can call up now, so I'll know if this thing is working or not. And if not, I'll just reset it. But thank you for that dearly. Okay. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll turn my phone off and yes, that is correct. That's my email. GDASHtheprophet@gmail.com. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you when you could call in because I needed to. This thing be acting up sometimes. I'm gonna turn my phone off and turn it back on. I need a new phone, by the way. My phone is jacked up. Thank you, family. Thank you for that love, King. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, family. Appreciate that. Y'all know I go hard in the paint. Y'all know I go hard in the paint. Alright, so 1 minute, 1 second. Appreciate that love, family. But I am so excited about part 2, and it might be a part 3. You just see how this information presents itself. See how the outline presents itself. But it's looking crazy for part 2. Crazy, crazy man. Crazy man. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off. Turn it back on, and then we'll see what's up. Thank you for that support. Yeah, it went through. It went through. This is why I was saying thank you so much. Absolute welcome. Absolute welcome. Yeah, absolutely welcome. Yeah. I'm having some fun here. This is fun for me. This is love for me. So I love this. I love this. But yeah, part 2 is gonna be woo. Woo. Thank you, family. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Much love to you. I'm like, true, 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 true. But hey, look, it's all good when you're ready. That's what I usually say. When you can, if you can. I appreciate it all, family. I appreciate it all. You know, any support is good support. I appreciate it all, family. I'm a very appreciative type of person. All right, you could try to call up now. Should be good to go. But yeah, yeah. It's real. It's crazy because when I first posted this lesson, this option, I was hoping y'all didn't want me to do this lesson here. I was hoping, I'm like, please, can y'all pick something a little easier for me? But y'all wanted this one, so hey, listen, man, I do what the family wants. Y'all want me to put that work in, I'm gonna put that work in. And this just helped me elevate even more. This really showed how much I elevated, because like I said, I did this originally on Instagram. This was like years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I originally did this on Instagram. It wasn't in its, when I went through it, I was like, man, grew. I grew so much. So, definitely, this was a super upgrade. What I'm doing now, So all praises to the Father for the growth, man. So yeah, you can try to call. I'm not taking many calls because I'm tired. Like I said, I've been working all day yesterday from sun up to sundown on the video, from like 7 in the morning, y'all, to like 12 midnight. After 12. So that's how dedicated I am to doing this work, family. So when you support, know that it's much appreciated. Okay, we have a new call. Why is it not? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, now it's working. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. You gotta allow this and allow that. Man, these darn phone. What the heck just happened? Hold on. Okay, maybe this. Let's see. Shalom. Hello?
Hello?
Shalom.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
how you doing? How you doing?
Can
I'm
you hear
here.
me?
Yeah, I got like
I'm
a million
okay.
people trying to call right now at one time. So I don't know. Maybe that's why it's
Oh,
acting up. Go ahead, though. I hear you.
I think it was me that was trying to call. It's a long time coming, G. I've been owing you for about 3 years now.
I wouldn't say you owe me. I would just say,
No, but for the
this.
work that you do, it's not even really a but you remember, you were the one I had called about that incident with my medical job, remember?
Right.
And you had told me you have to do what's best,
Right.
for you, but you have to see things through the eyes of the Most High.
Right.
And I had to move to a completely different state when that happened. I mean, I was stunned thinking that they could do that, but how much the deceiving has gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, you go in, when I go in for surgery and stuff, and it's like now I've completely gone independent. I'm not contracted any one place. I just jump to different hospitals and do, art.
I'm getting a lot of calls right now at one time. Oh, that sounded crazy right now.
Stop eating meat. Stop eating this. I eat these medications with these medicines and stuff. But I just wanted to tell you thank you for this lesson. I am going to go back on your school. I think I'm going to do the 50 a month because you get the videos with that too, right?
Yeah, that's what the movie breakdowns. That's if you want the movie breakdowns and the TV show breakdowns and stuff like that. Rather than that, the school is just 20. But that's if you just want extras.
50 a month for the.
Yeah, that's if you want the movie, all the movie breakdowns and all the TV show breakdowns, which I'm gonna be. That's another thing I meant to mention. I will be doing the TV show, the Prime, the series Them, and then I'm gonna finish up the Lovecraft. So, now that I got the time, I could juggle a couple of things.
Well, thank you so much again for what you do, and keep pushing our people to be better. And I'll say it to anybody. I didn't want that deceit on my head because I know I would have the Most High to answer to if I partook in that.
Mm-hmm.
But you see what these devils are trying to do. They see your light. They see who you are.
Of course, children of the fallen. That's what we're dealing with, family.
We'll try
We're dealing
very
with
hard.
We're dealing with the children of the fallen.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell everyone now. The job that you have and stuff, please don't make that or believe that that's your end all be all, because people are willing to do anything just to keep that cash flow coming in, and it's not worth your spirit. It's not worth the Most High being angry at you when you're going to have to answer to Him for something you knew you shouldn't have done. Because
My phone is sounding crazy right now.
for what we do and partake in contributing to that deceit of people. I just did not want that deceit on my conscience.
And then more people calling at the same time. But thank you, sis. Thank you for calling. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. And I'm gonna continue doing this work.
No problem. And I'll keep supporting as much as I can.
Thank you. Yeah, my phone is going crazy right now.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. All right. I'm gonna try to take another caller. My phone is going bonkers right now. Please keep it short, family. Please keep it short. Okay, please, please. I'm begging. Shalom, family. Shalom.
Hey, what up, Key man? What's going on?
I'm gravy, baby. What's up? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm telling you, I had to call. Got the little voicemail. Hey, this person not ready right now. Hang up. Call again. Call. You know that's how you get to you, man.
Yeah, man. My bad, man. It's the lines are a little congested.
It's cool. It's cool because you know other times when you be on, like man, I just couldn't get to you. My word of advice to him. You can't get to him. Be on that phone, man. Like hang up. You get the voicemail. Call again. Get the voicemail. Call again. Cause that's how I've been reaching y'all this time.
No doubt, family.
And you know, from you reading out the book of Enoch, man, like I just have my questions about that book, cause any book that I see that speaks of JCM, like
Yeah.
I'm already defensive against. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I said this before, and I kind of put this in the video as well. A lot of our, we speak in English. The books are in the hands of our enemies. Everything is tampered with. So we got to do our best when it comes to sifting out information and making sure it's sound. So I've seen stuff in Enoch with JC, and I completely disregarded it because I knew it was definitely our enemies got to that, and of course they're gonna put anything in to amplify their idol. Any way they can amplify their idol, they're gonna try to shove them in there, and I noticed that even the other books as well. So this is why I only deal with certain things if it kind of like go along with what the Father is saying. In a sense, it has to like click with what the Father is saying and have some sort of like sound doctrine where we can understand. Okay, we can get some knowledge from this. Okay, as long as we can get some knowledge from this, then let's get some knowledge from that. Whatever we can get from it, we get from it. Whatever we see that is like foolish, we don't deal with it. So yeah, family.
And as far as the book of Enoch, like from like I don't have any other leads to this here, but do you really think y'all spoke to Enoch for him to write it in the book, or do you think everything came through the hands of straight from y'all to the prophets and then straight through Moses?
Hold on, say that again.
You know how the book of Enoch got JC so called up in there. Do you think Enoch really wrote the book and it got passed down through Enoch, through Moses? I mean, through Enoch, through Noah, then through Shem and everybody through Abraham, or do you think this book just came straight through Moses, like this book of Enoch?
Well, see, that's a good question because I can't really say. All I can do is analyze the information and the knowledge that's coming from it and try to make some sense out of it. But for me to personally say, I think, yes, that's absolute, I can't really say that's absolute. You feel me? And that's just me keeping it 100 with you, family.
No, I understand, because it's a lot of things that we want to be, I can say, be solid on and I believe, but at the same time, like, if I'm like, I fight with it within myself, like, if the Most High, y'all ain't say this himself, or give anything to lead us to, like, well, then anything we think about after that, it will be from our own heart, our own understanding.
Right. And see, this is why certain things that the Father would say, if it lines up with the Father and I can make some sense out of it, then I'll use it for wisdom and understanding. If it lines up with what the Father is saying, because a lot of things, this is what I noticed, even with doing this lesson, I noticed that, in Genesis, it don't really talk about a lot of the wickedness specifically that was going on. You see, to me, it feels like some of it was removed, because, Enoch, it goes into a little more details on certain things in other books. But here in Genesis, it gives you a little taste of it, and it kind of backs away from it. It kind of like, you know, just generalizes, you know, it doesn't really go too deep, you know. And I felt like that right there is just like a, you know, like a red flag. Like, wouldn't the Most High give a little bit more on that, a little bit more detail? You know, because other books go in a little bit more detail about what's going on, the bestiality, and all these other things that were going on. You might find it in like the book of Jasher. They might go a little extra with it and reveal a little bit more, you know, but you won't really find that in Genesis too heavy. It's like, it's just a little, it's like watered down, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, so the best we can, because see, dealing with topics like this, these are not like law topics. These are more so like stories, you know.
Yeah.
So with that, it's like what we need to do as Yah's people is, of course, gain the you know, understanding, the wisdom and the knowledge and the laws to keep ourselves right with the Father. Now, when it comes to stories like this, these are more so open to sort of interpretation, sort of not, because it's like you gotta like sift through things, because of course, again, we're dealing with our enemies. They're gonna hide stuff, you know. They're not gonna, you know, in the book is tampered with, family, hands down. The book is tampered with, so we gotta really fend for ourselves and deal with the best we can with the information that we have. But the most important thing out of it all is just being righteous with the Father. That's the best thing we can do. We're not gonna be able to gain a whole lot of information, you know, as far as like what really happened with the Giants, and, you know, really, because, you know, we know the information is like, it could be faulty. But the best thing is, Yah's people, that we need to focus on solely is just getting back right with the Father, you know.
And one more thing, 5 thoughts. I gotta let somebody
Sure, brother.
When, you know, you just speaking about it in the video, like when he flooded the earth, and he said he killed every living soul was done except Noah and Shem them.
Well, I didn't read that in the live, but I mean, I believe that's in the scriptures. Wow, what happened? What's the question about that, though?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like with the Nephilim, like if every living soul was done, you know, killed at that time. It's like, how could the Nephilim still exist? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, and even with the part, that's what I kind of mentioned with the part where it says, you know, the Nephilim were, you know, back in those days and also afterward. So I looked at that term like, okay, when it says, well, also afterward, you know, what is that referring to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it says also after, it got to be talking about this event, you know, the flood event, you know, in which would make sense. But again, you know, this is English. We're dealing with English. We're dealing with spell words. We're dealing with, you know, English can be a very evasive language, you know, a very tricky language. So again, family, we just gotta, you know, take it with a grain of salt, try to understand the best we can, and not think too heavy, not think too deep, you know. Yeah, it's crazy though. It's crazy, family.
That's my thing, man. Cause, man, I could think so deep to the point where I get stupefied. I'm just pause, like, man, like.
I get like that too. I get like that too, but you know, I just come to realize that again, you know, we're dealing with secondhand information, even if it is the scriptures. The fact that it's in English, we don't have our original tongue, is still secondhand, you know. And this is why the scriptures, which I believe even more so when it says, you know, when the Father returns, and it says how we would get the pure tongue, the pure language. You see what I'm saying? So I'm leaning on that. That's what I'm really, you know, banking on, getting the pure language, because we're not gonna really get the truth, the 100% truth, family. We ain't gonna get it.
I remember one of the scriptures that say, when y'all come back, he gonna set everything straight. Like he gonna set everything straight. So that goes back to the biggest thing in Israel right now. Like everybody got, like, I know the two books, you know what I'm saying, the JC worship, they believe in that, but I know that it's like I know they try, but to me it's like it's like we all need to pray, like really get together and pray, like y'all, we confused out here, man. We really need you to come, and keep us strong and just like come and set our life path straight. Cause right now, like we can believe something so hard because we want to get more close to the Father. So any information we might want to jump on it, and it might not be correct, but we just doing it because we want to get back to Him. So like, you know what I'm saying, just praying to Him, like, Father, just please save. Like, even if we do something wrong, like we not intentionally doing, we just trying to, we want that whole pure truth because, like you say, we tired of being lied to, and it's like.
Absolutely. And this is why, I forget my thought. This is why the scripture that speaks about when the Father is saying, if we are carried onto a land where, we carried captive to a land far or near, that we need to repent, turn from our evil, and make supplication to the Father. And that was the only thing really required. You see what I'm saying? Because how can we possibly, especially in the conditions that we are in, the level of deception that we're in, the level of travesty that has happened to Israel, how can we fully come back to the Father when we're in the hands of our enemies and we're under cursed people who worship cursed things and teach nothing but, cursed ideology and all of this wickedness? How can we fully find our way back? And this is why the Father is saying to turn from our wickedness, seek Him, pray to Him, and then He'll heal our land. That's like one of the only things that we can possibly do besides learning the law, statutes, and commandments and things that we're going to eventually be doing in the land. The most important thing is to repent, turn from our evil ways, our evil thoughts, seek the Father. Pray to the Father, humble ourselves before the Father. To me, that was the most important thing coming from what Solomon was saying, if we was to be carried captive to a land far. Because we're in the hands of our enemies and everything is defiled. So the only thing that we can really salvage, is really our souls to the best we can. You know what I mean? So yeah, we all in different doctrines with different understanding, and they pushing this character and that, and it's just like, it's, we got to come back to the Father and cry out to the Father, and that's what it's coming down to.
Yeah, so, man, I appreciate the time. Everybody, shalom. I love y'all, man. Keep it up, man. Like, it would be nice if all of us could get together, know what I'm saying, just talk about y'all day, because I enjoy these videos and you be putting them up. Everybody be talking and everything about y'all.
It's
love. We don't really get that. That's where we be at. Spread it like this here.
That's what's up, family. That's love. Definitely we need to do that, man. So all praises to the Father on that note, family. Thank you for calling.
Before I get off, it's like, we should really, congregate, like on one of these Shabbats. Everybody got time, people that could make it, congregate. You know what I'm saying?
True. And I know we all scattered all over, so some things are more convenient for others than, So this is why I try to do the live, and I try to do the call-ins, and possibly videos, where I could have people come on video as well. So we can come together like that as well, family.
That'd be a great thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else get to you. Shalom, everybody.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, you welcome.
All right, shalom. Yes, sir. Good chat. So yeah, family. It's the information. Is we're in the hands of our enemies, fam, and that's funny because that's the conclusion I was coming to just doing this lesson and trying to piece information together, piece things together and make sense of things, family. It's like, it's only but so far you can go without having the authentic book, the authentic language, the authentic words. It's only but so much we can do with what we've been given in the conditions that we're in, family. So, we got to make the best of it. But the most important thing is to come back to the Father, spiritually, and just seek righteousness. Seek righteousness, turn from wickedness, turn from evil. Because as we see, the giants, the Nephilim. This is all they was teaching, family. This is all they was teaching. This is why the world is so off. And this is why the Father was giving these instructions and giving this knowledge on what to do and not to do. The Most High would never, and this makes even more sense why the Most High would never give you a damn person to believe in. The Most High would never give you a person to believe in this person. Okay? With all the wickedness going on, with all the teaching of the lies and deceptions going on, and now the Father is going to have this son of his son be born from a spirit and have him, like, that don't make sense. The Father gave us the wisdom and the knowledge in the beginning when the earth was evil and wicked. Why would he need to send somebody again through a evil passage and then we're going to follow this person? It don't make sense. Okay? Exactly, family. And then these cats is talking about duality. Duality. Where is that clip at? Where is that clip at?
So, what's your question about Isaiah 7 and 14, brother?
Okay, was this Christ?
It's a dual prophecy. So it's Isaiah's son, and it's also a foreshadowing of Christ. Just like a lot of prophecies dealing with Israel as a whole is in reference to, there's dual prophecies. There's like a lot of prophecies that deal with Israel as a whole is in reference to the Messiah as well.
These clowns talking about duality. He said it's Isaiah's son and it's a foreshadowing of Christ. That's a bunch of lies. He admits the truth and says the lie at the same time. Duality. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with these devils that's dealing with this witchcraft and sorcery. Okay? And all they know is duality. I have a few videos for that person that asked for any merch. I got some face mask coming this week, and I have a few videos up right now on my YouTube channel if you're interested in getting any clothes and stuff for that matter. But I got some more things coming in the works, family. I'm just trying to do, I could do more things now that I have the time. So, all praise to the Father. Which video, family? Andrew? Which video you talking about? Yeah, these clowns, man. Yeah, I'll have that this week. Probably tomorrow. I have the face mask. But yeah, man, these clowns talking about duality. Yeah, Jesus stole your heritage. Everything that was concerning Israel, they put it on Jesus and stole your heritage. That's duality for you. Stealing. But anyways, family, I'm about to get off of here. I'm tired, to be honest with y'all. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I feel like I ain't never stopped working yet from producing this video for y'all. But anyways, if you like the video on DVD, you can always email me if you want any of my videos on DVD, if you want any of my movie breakdowns on DVD. You can always email me for that. Any lessons, however. You can also join the online school for the new comers, and for those that want to support anybody that want to get into school, y'all can always do that as well. Again, this is my full-time job now. I am not working, so again, I would appreciate any support. And y'all know now that I am free, I am gonna go hard in the paint. So ain't no stopping me. Okay. It's time for me to clock out, family. Can I clock out? Because I'm putting in overtime right now, family. What's going on, family? Can I clock out? Can I get a lunch break? Can I get a lunch break, family? Can I clock out now? Can I leave? Y'all hire me. Can I? Oh man. Woo! Oh man. Word, putting in that overtime, family. But I love it though. I love it though. I appreciate it though. Oh man. I'm like, I gotta ask y'all, y'all the ones that's taking care of me, y'all the ones that's supporting me, man. So, I gotta, I gotta ask y'all. I gotta ask y'all, can I clock out, family? Can I go? Can I go, boss? Bosses? Can I go, kings and queens? Is it alright for me? I'm finished serving kings and queens. May I please? Oh man. Thank you, sis. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Okay, family. Definitely, man. I definitely need some rest though. Thank you. Thank y'all though, man. Thank y'all for those that have been supporting me, those that joined the online school. Truly appreciate it, family. Truly appreciate it. Just know more great work is coming. I'm gonna definitely have part 2. I'm gonna try to have it before the end of the week because I already did most of the work already. So just getting the outline a little bit more tighter and everything, and should be before the end of the week. And then also I'm gonna try to do Lovecraft and dang, I still gotta do movie breakdown. Jeez. See, this is work. This is work. This is work. Okay. Yes, I am excited about this series. I am excited. I'm the creator and I am excited. Cause the stuff I got lined up, the way it's gonna pan out is heavy. But as long as y'all see from this live, I hope I've opened up many eyes to see time frames that we're in, what we're dealing with, okay, who these people are really following. Okay, the Matrix is real, but of course we see the founders of this Matrix, and it's time to wake up, and we're gonna understand why the Father, the Most High, is the it and all. The Most High is the it and all. He is the truth. He is the way. There's nobody else. Okay, it's nobody else. No, family. Can you resend that to me, family? Please. The information on the Slave Bible, because that might be next for next month. Okay, I'm in the midst of finishing up that lesson. Okay, New Testament, the Slave Masters book. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can resend me that, if you can, family. Yes, family. All praises to the Father. Yes, I got your emails on the mermaids and stuff of that matter. I got those. I seen those. I've just been working, busy, family. I've been up early in the morning till after 12 editing videos, family. So, you see, I'm working heavy, but I got it though. I received it though, family. Okay, I definitely received it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Exactly. we had fun tonight, sis. This was a great live tonight, so definitely on the rerun, on the rerun, check it out. A lot of information was brought out. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed y'all, and thank y'all for that support, man. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate that support. Appreciate that love. It's definitely needed. This is my job. All right, so y'all have a wonderful night. I'm about to check out of here. I will be back tomorrow, though. I will be back tomorrow live. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow live to chop it up with y'all. But I'm working, family. Even in my sleep, even in my sleep, I'm working. I wake up like this. I'm taking notes. I wake up out of my sleep and I'm taking notes, family. Do you understand? I'm working in my sleep, family. I'm waking up like, oh, shoot. Oh, man. Did you hear that? So, just know that, family. Okay? If you're not getting any notifications, maybe try to hit the bell. Try to hit the bell to see, because many people are saying they didn't get the notification. Hit the bell, family, if you haven't hit the bell. Now, if you did hit the bell and you're still not getting notifications, then it's YouTube, man. It's YouTube. And this is why I'm going to post maybe a few hours before I go live, so you can see that I'm going to be on live soon. Now, I don't always go on live and exactly it's the time that I say I'm going to go live, because once I think the work is not is that easy, and I'm still doing work. So, but yeah, family, I'm putting in work while I sleep. Yes, I do get ideas in my sleep. I get bars in my sleep. I get ideas for songs in my sleep. I be singing in my sleep. I be singing when I'm not asleep. I be singing while I'm working. Hey, listen, it is what it is. So, this is a beautiful thing, family, but I'm excited for part 2. So check out part 1 if you haven't. And just know part 2 is on the way. I'm coming. I'm going to bring it. All right. So anyways, y'all be safe, Israel. Thank y'all for the love. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Okay. I don't sleep in my chair, but when I do sleep, I wake up and I'm taking notes. All right. Anyways, I'm out here, y'all. Peace and shalom. I'm gone.